Tonight, Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelenskyy is thanking European leaders for backing his push to join this week's Trump-Putin summit in Alaska, insisting an end to the war must be fair. CBS's Willie James Inman is at the White House. Willie James.
Reed, good evening to you. President Zelenskyy says the U.S. and Europe must keep putting pressure on Russia as he rallies support from allies ahead of a high-stakes summit later this week in Alaska.
What will happen on Friday is testing Putin by President Trump.
NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte says President Putin remains a threat to the West, but meeting with the Russian leader is critical to end the war.
He is still the main threat to the Western alliance, there's no doubt. And I think it is very good that President Trump will test him, and we'll see how far he can get on Friday.
A White House official says President Trump is open to the idea of a trilateral summit, but for now it remains a face-to-face with President Putin, as the Russian leader requested.
If needed, President Zelenskyy, of course, will be present at the meetings. We have been very open about it, but let's see how this will go.
Vice President J.D. Vance met with UK, European, and Ukrainian officials in Kent, England on Saturday. He spoke to Fox Business before his trip.
The president said this to me today privately, said, look, maybe this works out, maybe it doesn't, but it's worth the effort, it's worth trying.
Some critics view the summit as a reward for Putin and his invasion.
And I hope we got something out of this. Putin is a war criminal. This is not a show of strength to allow him to fly into the United States, to land here to negotiate with our president.
But tomorrow, the president is focused on issues here in the nation's capital, holding a press conference on public safety. This follows a ramped-up federal law enforcement presence in the district sparked by the assault of a former DOJ staffer last week. Government data shows violent crime in D.C. is down compared to last year. Reed?
Willie James Inman, thank you so much.